Hi guys, so this is an intro to the feminism video that I'm about to share. There is two parts to it. There is the first one, are you a feminist, feminism and faith? And then there is the second part, the problem that men and women have with feminism. So when you watch this video, I want you to be very open-minded, and I want to also hear your opinions, because I want us to enlighten each other. But I just want to put a disclaimer out there. So feminism is a very broad topic and obviously very controversial. So I know that when feminism initially started, which when you look it up, feminism is the advocacy of women's rights and equality politically, socially and economically. So when you see, I remember the first time I actually thought about feminism, all women equality, was in regards to women fighting for their rights to vote and for their rights to be able to work certain jobs and for their rights to be paid equally. So when I look back, I see that people like Susan B. Anthony, who fought for women to be able to have the right to vote, especially here in the US. A man can be a feminist. You don't necessarily have to be a woman to be a feminist, but however, it brings a lot of confusion in the sense that with the whole feminism and women equality thing, I think that it kind of brings like a confusion on roles of men and women or domestic role. And I totally think, like there should be no one person that will tell us. You cannot, as a man, tell a woman what she can or cannot do. That's what I think. It's not your place as a man to tell a woman what she can do or what she cannot do. It's not your place as a man to tell a woman how high she can go or how low she can go. So, and I think that is pretty much what women are advocating for. But we all know that feminism has definitely taken a different, dive, and right now it's being taken way out of context. Women use it as a way of perhaps even shaming other women, or shaming men. So we have to also understand, like I said, that feminism is very broad, it's very, very controversial. People have different understanding of what feminism is. I will encourage you that after you finish watching this video, do your research and let's talk and be open-minded and just watch and learn. Yes, I think feminism has been taken out of context. However, I gave a very unbiased explanations of different aspects of feminism, both from the men and the women aspect. And also I want to clarify something. So I did not, when you hear me say men or women, I'm not generalizing the gender. I'm just saying maybe like some men do this, some women do this. So when you watch the video, you will see from my point of view. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hi guys, my name is Gladys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I talk about faith, I talk about relationship, family, lifestyle, and everything good. Welcome back. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment below. So today I'm going to be talking about something interesting. My sister asked me, she's like, Gladys, are you a feminist? And I thought, this is a very interesting topic to to make a video about. So I'm going to be discussing feminism and faith. So first of all, what is feminism? Feminism is the advocacy of women's right on basis of equality on the sexes. Feminism stands that women shouldn't be treated any less than men, and women should be seen as equal to men. Feminism advocates for political, economic, and social equality for women. So my personal stand, I'm gonna give you my personal opinion, my personal stand, I'm gonna give you towards the end of this video. So enjoy. I hope you like it. And I want to hear from you guys. Are you a feminist? Do you think feminism and Christianity can exist together? Can you be a feminist and a Christian? If so, what does that look like? I want us to talk over it and talk about it. So first of all, the Bible says in Genesis 1:27 and 28 that God created man and woman in his image, and he commissioned them to both be fruitful, to multiply, and to subdue the earth. So he commissioned both of them to be fruitful, to multiply, and subdue the earth. So he didn't tell a man, be fruitful and subdue the earth, or a woman will just be there and watch. He commissioned both of them to be fruitful and to multiply. There was no a place in the Bible where Jesus, equates women to be second class to men. There was absolutely nowhere, and if there is, please bring that to my attention, because I want to know. Throughout the scripture, especially in the New Testament, you could see Jesus talked about women that helped funded his ministry. The first time he resurrected, there was a woman that he revealed himself to, and he always advocated for women. Throughout the Bible, you saw when he advocated for the Samaritan women and the adulterous woman, and he did several things that showed that he was for women. Not to say that he wasn't for men, but I'm just trying to to make my premise. See that many women are for women equality and women's right, but they're not vocal about it. They don't speak about it, only because of how they will be perceived by men, and also maybe how they'll be perceived by other women. What women equality looks like, and I feel like every woman can relate to this, whether you are pro women equality or you're not, is when you are in a workspace, a work environment, and a woman is qualified, she's trained, she has the experience for a particular job or a particular project, and that project is not given to her, or the job that she wants, has applied for, or is qualified for, is not given to her just because she's a woman. So, or she deserves a promotion that is not given to her just because she's a woman. Or she's in a space, a workspace, where a man is perhaps paid $80,000 a year and the woman is paid $60,000 a year, while as they are doing the same job and in the same field, literally. So whether you're a pro equality, women equality or not, those things are things that you see and you relate with, no matter who you are as a woman. And when you see those things, it hurts, because you don't want to be judged or demoted on what you can do and what you can offer, or looked over just because you're a woman. Now, we also have to look at it from the biblical point of view. We can see that God created a man and a woman to embrace their uniqueness. A man to embrace his uniqueness, a woman to embrace her uniqueness. And in order for us to function very well as a community and as a society, everyone has to embrace their uniqueness. A woman shouldn't want to be doing the things that like men are supposed to do. Like a woman shouldn't be doing the things that a woman shouldn't want to be a man, pretty much, and a man should not want to be a woman. Because when things like that happen, there's a big disorganization and there's a big dysfunctionality. And I'm not trying to say that women should be overlooked. That's not what I'm trying to say at all. I'm not saying that women should be overlooked. I'm not saying that women should be taken for granted. I'm not saying that women should not, attend any career ladder that they want or desire. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying that a woman shouldn't want to be a man, and a man should not want to be a woman. Whatever God has created you to be, you can only function in your full potential. You can only function to your maximum capacity when you're embracing that God has created you to be. Which means as a woman, you have so much to offer, and you're going to offer so much. And as a man, you have so much to offer, and you will offer so much. But you can't do that when you're trying to contest your position. Then again, I want to make sure I clarify this, because I feel like a lot will come from me, okay? I'm not saying that a woman should be disregarded. I'm not saying that a woman should be looked down on. I'm not saying that a woman should not be taken serious. Neither am I saying that a woman should not be progressive in her thought, in her career, in her family, or even stand up for herself. Because many people, they use this, as just a way of trying to pull down another individuals. Before she is a woman, she is a human being, and before he is a man, he is a human being. So there are many things that a man will not do to a fellow man. A woman should not experience that from a man. And because of that, a lot of women are, they are becoming more aware, they're becoming more confident, they're becoming more, they're pretty much not taking a lot of things anymore. And because of that, it's creating this, like this awareness is making them to be more to be more aware of who they are. This awareness is making them to know what they can take and what they cannot take. Personally, I would not consider myself a feminist. I would not say that I'm a feminist. Yes, I do want women to be treated in the same weight as a man. I do want women to, like, be respected. I do want women to earn the same pay as a man, especially if they're working at the same job where they have the same qualification. Even sometimes the women have more qualification than the man. I personally have been at a place where my friend told me, and it was actually a guy friend that told me, oh, I know how much I'm making, and this girl who is way more qualified than me is making way less than I'm making. He's making way less than I'm making, but the girl is more qualified than him. So whether you want women equality or not, when you look at things like that, it bothers you, because you went to school, you studied hard, you're trained, like you have the qualification for a job. Why should I be paid $10 while the guy is paid $25? So it doesn't make sense. But then again, you have to know where to draw the boundary as a woman. Yes, you do want your rights. Yes, you do want to be treated with respect. You do want to be treated equal to a man when it comes to work environment, when it comes to social environment, when it comes to political environment. You don't want to be disregarded just because you're a woman. But you also have to know that as a Christian woman, there are some things that are required of you. And one of those things that are required of you is, I forgot to mention something. Another thing is that women are always supporting men to be better. And sometimes women just want that from men, from their partner. They want to be supported. They want to know that, okay, should I decide to do this, I want to know that I have your full support, and I have your, I have your full support to be able to do this. Should I decide to go further in my career, I want to know that I have full support. And that's where the problem comes in, because most women, they will be at the place where they'll be like, whether I get your support or not, I'm going to do this because this is what I want for my life. And most women are going to be like, oh, you're not considering the family, you're not considering me as your husband, you're just going to do this without caring. But you also have to know that just like you have your ambition, and you want to pursue your life goal, and you want to be more than a husband, you want to be, you want to leave your mark on earth, so does a woman want to leave her mark on earth. I personally think women should be treated, socially, economically, and politically should be treated equal to men. I don't think that a man should receive a higher wage than a woman. I don't think a woman should be a second class citizen in her home. I think a man and a woman should be treated in the same light. However, I would not identify as a feminist, and my reason is because feminism has just been taken way out of context, and people are using feminism as a tool to perhaps be disrespectful to men. And also, many people are confusing feminism, and because of that, it's causing a lot of confusion, both to young women, to young men, to even people as a whole, and it's causing dysfunctionality in the family. That's what I think, personal opinion. You are welcome to agree to disagree, or to agree to disagree. I strongly agree with the Bible that a man is the head of the house. I agree with the Bible that a man is the head of the house. And I strongly think that the Bible principles should be followed. Now, that doesn't mean that a woman's decision doesn't matter, or her voice does not matter, or what she thinks doesn't matter, especially when it comes to her home, or even her work, or everything. It just means that at the end of the day, you should respect the man that you've married, the man that you've chosen to submit to. No one should make one decision for the other person. A man should not make a decision for his wife, and the wife should not make a decision for the husband. It should be a collective decision. It should be a wise decision, and it should be a decision that is made consensusly. It should be a decision that is made together, both the man and the woman.